Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to go ahead and get you caught up as to what's been going on. I know I had shot a video back in February, back in February, about entering the New York City Marathon, and this was the email I got. As we can see here, I was not selected, but that's okay. For those of us who ever try to enter this is what the email looks like, letting you know, good luck, good luck, and try again next year. But that's okay. So what have I been up to? I have been back training. I've got into it slowly but surely, kind of worked out a lot of kinks, a lot of aches, but things have been really progressing nicely. I'll go ahead and just give you a quick rundown as to what that's been looking like. So we'll go ahead and take a look at my Garmin data, and I'll give you a quick heads up on this in a moment, but we'll go to reports. Let's go to reports here. And most importantly, through consistent and steady training over we'll go back to the last 6 months. Yes, I'm currently back up to 54. Hurrah for me. So again, as I promised, I started back in training in February, and my VO2 max was as low as 46. And then of course, currently it's 54. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. I'm certainly not going to complain about that. It's definitely been a lot of work getting that back up, and so I'm definitely happy about that. Oh yeah, let's see. Also take you to my most recent activity, and in doing so, because I've been doing a lot of heart rate training as far as heart rate runs. However, Saturday I decided, you know what? For me, it's my opinion that when you're sitting there watching your watch, trying to run by heart rate, you're up a beat too high, you're up a beat too low. It feels like watching old ladies sometimes drive down the street, or anybody, where they go from gas pedal, brake pedal, gas pedal, brake pedal. They don't know how to coast. There's no such thing as coasting for a lot of people. And so sometimes with the heart rate training, it feels kind of like that. You're like, oh, slow down. You have to go down. Oh, slow, speed up, or whatever the case is. And because my body was talking to me, which is always a good thing, when your body wants to run, that's always a plus. So Saturday, I decided to go out on a pace run. I figured pace run would be easier, and so my goal was to go ahead and run an 8-minute pace. And this is what an 8-minute pace looked like for me on Saturday. Per Garmin, it was 66 degrees out in the morning. Clearly, absolutely no wind. Beautiful morning. Covered 10.09 miles, and certainly no complaints about that. And I averaged a 7:56 mile. I was happy. Yes. Now, real quick, because I've been dealing with some real tightness and some knots in my legs, my stride length is unusually short. This is normally for an 8-minute mile. This should be like a 180 stride. So this is extremely short for me. I went and got a massage over the weekend, so that's been helpful. But to give you a quick rundown, these are what my splits look like. And so you can see, average pace, and even though average moving pace, usually about 5 seconds off, but all in all, I average only 4 seconds off. Nothing to complain about. Point is though, it handled really well, and average heart rate came out to 157. So while I would like to see an 8-minute pace at 155, not quite back there yet, but I'm getting there. And that run I took and spent just over 1,000 calories. So that kind of gives you an idea as to what I've been up to recently. Now, coming back to running, please make no mistake. My daily runs were 1 mile long, 2 miles long, 3 miles, and I kept building them up to where I'm at now. To where I'll run on Tuesday, I'll run a 5. On Thursday, I usually run 7s, and then currently on Saturday, I run 10s. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm at the gym where I do some speed work, and I'll sit there and just run 1 mile on the treadmill. And again, this is just my way of getting my legs back into it, working through any injuries I may still currently have or recently earned, things like that, but still moving forward. So now, we're talking about 3 months, end of February, end of May. So where do we go from here? Well, come Monday, May 27th, begins my 16-week window. my 16-week window for my next marathon. And this is going to be my BQ. This is going to be my my Breaking 3 marathon. Another segment of this my channel I'm going to start putting together for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I have in mind. So what I'm looking to do here is I'm going to go ahead and run the Big Cotton out there in the big Cottonwood. It's basically outside of Salt Lake City, so real pretty. I know I considered running this a few years ago and life just didn't permit. Now the biggest challenge I have is, you'll see, it starts September 14th. However, it just became announced this past week through Boston that they start registration September 9th. Well, that just kind of puts a damper on things. So what I've done was, because I've been emailing with the Boston Association, just trying to find out when's registration open up, when's it going to open up. Because it's not always quite the same every year. And so they told me just stay tuned, stay tuned. So when I saw that it's going to be the 9th, I took an email to them letting them know that I had this race planned on the 14th, and if I did what I planned to do during that race, could I still successfully enter and not, and still make the cut for 2020? I'm waiting to hear back from them on that note. If I find out that's not going to be a good idea, I have to come up with a Plan B marathon, which I've been scouring the country looking for an event that I'd be happy to go spend money, go venture out to, and I've got a few on the horizon. Anyhow, should September 14th work for me, I want you to take a look at this. This sold me big time. So, yes, not only is it a Boston qualifying event, as you can see here, it's an extremely great downhill marathon. But since I became aware of these guys a few years ago, they really changed their promo video, and I want to share this with you. So spend a couple minutes with me, take a look. Here we go.
The obsession with running is really an obsession with the potential for more and more life.
Competition is keen in the races.
We inherited from our ancestors the instinct to run. From the professionals to the learners to the survivors. Running is who we are. It is what we were made to do. Running is the action that connects the entire human family, regardless of who we are, where we come from, or what we have. We run to connect. Running is the celebration of being. We run to find new places, to find new meaning and new life. We run to find each other and to find ourselves. We run to prove we can. We run to feel freedom. We run to be inspired and to inspire. We run to revel. Come, revel with us.
What'd you think? If that video doesn't sell this event, nothing does. I thought that was a fantastic promo. I did like the first one these guys had when I first discovered these guys a few years ago, but this one totally is a game changer. So that's the event I have planned in September, 16 weeks out from this, actually this starting Monday I have 16 full weeks to prepare for that, and we can definitely go from there. Now, where am I at currently? How close am I? Well, to my surprise, actually pleasant surprise, right now I'm actually at the same physical conditioning I was for Lehigh Valley in 2013. And so based on where my current training's at, I went ahead and just pulled up some of my more recent runs and compared the first few miles and heart rate compared to the first few miles and heart rate to Lehigh Valley. And boom, I'm right there. So you might say right now I'm in Lehigh Valley Marathon condition. What does that get me exactly? That gets me about a 3 hour and 22 minute finish, which is about 23 minutes too late for me. So that's where I'm currently at right now. I'll go ahead and bring you up to pace as the weeks go on. Again, start paying attention. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At this point in time, I can't promise to commit to a specific video upload schedule, but I would definitely going to be more frequent than once every 3 months. Ideally once a week, if not more. So that's the goal. So and then you can go ahead and join me on my journey. Again, I'm going to be starting a new segment to my channel here this week. I'll be launching it, so definitely pay attention to that. It's definitely going to be, again, a game changer. I think you guys are going to like that, and we can definitely go from there. And then I can go ahead and share with you what I've been doing towards getting myself ramped up to, this all, my sub 3 hour training physique, my conditions and things like that. So anyhow, again, if you like today's video, go ahead and please hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and please become a part of my journey. It's going to be an exciting one, something for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, I know I have been doing a lot to promote it, but it's been a journey I've had for a long time. And the desire is still there. It hasn't died down, it's gotten distracted, it's gotten sidetracked, but it's still there. And I welcome you to become part of this journey because it's going to be an exciting one. Again, also, last but not least, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. I'll be happy to address them. Anyways, I'm going to stop for now, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, have a great day. Take care.